Hey everyone, my name is Dmitry Azowski, and this is my transformation. Here's my weight, 365 pounds. My waist is 170 centimeters. Wow, that's a lot, I know. This video is from 2022, and I'm starting my transformation. I worked on it for about 2 years, and I achieved results. I want to show you what I used to look like. In the gym, how I started, how hard it was for me, how I really didn't want to go to the gym. The first days were really tough. But I made it through because I told myself, discipline comes first. I wasn't always like this. A year ago, in 2021, my weight was 225 pounds. And I decided to do this kind of experiment. For exactly 1 year, I didn't work out, I ate a lot, and in 1 year I gained 140 pounds. Wow, right? You might say that's a lot. I know, I went a little overboard with the weight, but I know I can handle it, and I know I'll succeed. Now I want to show you how I started working out. I stayed away from the gym for exactly a year, and today I had my first workout. And I went to the gym. When you haven't been to the gym for a long time, or if you're a beginner, I recommend doing circuit training for the first week, or even better, for 2 weeks. Today I'm working on chest, legs, back, arms, a little bit of everything. And as you can see in this video, I'm doing my first exercise on the Smith machine, the bench press. I'm lifting almost 100 kilograms. That's pretty good, considering I haven't done this for exactly a year. The exercise and the weight are both decent. Honestly, I felt a bit uncomfortable being in this kind of shape. It was uncomfortable to sit, and it was uncomfortable to move. And overall, it's really hard to move around with this kind of weight. Especially in the gym, when you're doing certain exercises, like legs on a machine. But I managed to handle it. At first, it wasn't easy, but I got through it.
They counted you out, but you're still here. One more breath, one more round. You come too far to back down now. Dig deep, stand tall. No fear, no mercy. This is the grind, this is the moment. Showing what you're made of.
When I weighed 365 pounds, especially when it came to leg exercises, it was really tough for me, because you can imagine how hard it is to squat with that kind of weight. It's really hard, but I managed. Honestly, I remember that time as being, pretty fun, guys. Because there was a big journey ahead, and I knew it. And I knew that I would lose weight. I knew that I could handle it. I had done transformations before too. For example, I didn't weigh 365 pounds like I do now. My weight was 300 pounds. And I also lost weight down to 325. But now, 365 is a lot. But I knew I could do it. I did all the exercises for about 4 sets, 10 to 12, sometimes even 15 reps. The most important thing to remember is that tomorrow is a new day, and you need to come to the gym and train again. I worked out almost every day. One day was physical activity, then another day I had cardio. But after a couple of weeks, I was already doing cardio every day. The first week, in terms of nutrition, was really tough. I was craving sweets. I was craving fast food. I held out. I didn't eat anything. I threw out all the junk food and bought only the healthiest stuff. And I ate it every day. It was fish, chicken, rice. Only healthy foods. And after almost 2 years, my weight was back to normal. And now I weigh 225 pounds, and my waist is 95 centimeters. By 2024, I was already in good shape. This video is being filmed now, in 2025. I'm also continuing to stay in shape. I decided to show this video because I bought myself a great camera. The picture quality here is excellent. And I want to show you my workout for today. Today I'm training chest, shoulders, and triceps. That's the kind of split I use. For chest, I do 4 exercises, usually in a range of about 12 to 10 reps. After chest training, I move on to shoulders. I do 2 exercises. The first exercise is lateral raises, and the second is the seated press. I do 4 sets in the range of 12 to 8 reps. After shoulders, I move on to triceps, also doing 2 exercises, 4 sets each, 12 to 10 reps. Right now, I have some minor issues. My elbows hurt and my shoulder aches a bit, so I'm not using heavy weights at the moment. But honestly, guys, I'm a fan of lifting heavy weights. Today I'm using light weights. Usually, I lift much more. I didn't train for a week, decided to take a little break, and I also relaxed a bit with my diet. And I gained about 5 pounds, so I got a little out of shape. Usually, when I bench, I do about 130 kilograms. And as usual, at the end of every workout, I do some of exercises. I do 1 or 2 exercises, 4 sets each, in the range of 20 to 30 reps. And at the end of the workout, I stretch. When I train chest, I stretch my chest. When, for example, I train legs, I do stretches for my legs. Guys, that's the video for today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And in the next video, guys, I'll tell you about myself, about my biography. I think you'll really enjoy it. Well, that's all for today, friends. See you soon.